In this video, I'm going to be giving you over 10 tips that help me become a way better shooter. As you can see, going 3 for 3 or 4 for 4. Becoming consistent, that's all I really care about. I know in this game, you're not supposed to hit 3-4 shots in a row, but we figured out a way. We figured out the methods on how to break the code, break the RNG. Whether that's rhythm shooting, giving you a 70% bigger green window, and even how to shoot with the button if you don't want to learn how to do that, which nothing is wrong with that. But I'm giving you all the method to maximize your shooting in this game, and I promise you're going to stay to the end. Send this to one of your friends if they're struggling with shooting, and hopefully they won't sell you anymore. Let's get straight to it. Before the video begins, man, if you're new here, it's my third time fighting cancer. I'm going through the whole hair loss and everything right now, but I'm the best one-eyed gamer. I'm funny. Hey, show some love and support in the comments, and we're gonna go crazy. Watch this. Alright, so number one, we just gonna start it off with this. It's all about your shot selection and the contest system. As we know, they changed everything from very tight, and it used to be like smothered, and they changed it pretty much. The main thing they left in the game was wide open and open. In order to see this, all you have to do is go to your customized HUD, turn on shot feedback and coverage, and make sure your visibility is on all shots, just so you can see what everyone's shooting. The biggest tip here is to try to shoot as many wide opens as you can. Rather that's coming off the calorie hop jumper where it's giving you 50 steps back and just pulling it, because you get a way bigger green window. Now I'm not saying you can't hit with shooting opens, of course you can, we all do it. And against real people, I'm not saying every single one of your shots is going to be wide open, of course not. People are going to be guarding you and try to contest you and get a stop. But if you can control it, whether it's step backs or it's hop jumpers or anything like that, just to create that crazy space, try to shoot the wide open contests, because the opens in this game, maybe they're like 5-10% contested because they're closing out on you, versus wide opens mean you're literally butt naked, biggest green window possible. Then for the next tip, number 2, we're going to go with the rating. So if you're in this video and you have a 73-pointer, 63-pointer, and you're complaining about shooting, honestly, you deserve it. I'm glad shooting's not working for you. I believe in maximizing. If my main thing in this game is to shoot, or I want to shoot consistently, I will not go for the bare minimum. If you look at any of the comp pro-am players that's playing for money, any of the stage people, I guarantee you, find me a point guard without a 99.3. If you can find that, I'll cash app you. If the best people in the game are still going 94 3-ball, 99 3-ball, why do you think you are better than them to go 73 ball, 75 3-ball, and to shoot better than them and to shoot consistent? That's just impossible, bro. You gotta think logically. So all I'm saying is the higher the better. Now I'm not saying you have to go 99 3-ball to shoot consistently. Just make sure you pick a nice middle. So if you have a 73 ball, don't expect it to be that crazy. Try to go at least 80, 85, 90. If you get in that 80, 85, 90 range, you will shoot way better. And that's not even mentioning the mid range. So especially if you have even a lower 3-ball, if you have a higher mid range, the entire game will change for you. Just because, which leads me to my next point, the badges. You have to maximize each badge that you get. Last year, I had a 98 mid-range build, so every single shooting badge in the game was on Hall of Fame. Every single badge. So I'm taking that same principle. All of my builds so far right now is going to have once I get my cap breakers, it's going to have a 99 mid-range or a 99 3, something like that. But it's just to get the better badges. The most important badge for all builds on this game is set shot specialist. If you don't know where that's at, I did drop a full video, the best value attributes video, that'll help you create new builds. And if you need anybody to, if you're questioning anything or you're trying to figure out what's up in that, I guarantee you I answered it. Video like 40 minutes long, took me like an hour to record, but go watch that video. But around like 89, you start getting that gold set shot specialist, which will help you a ton, bruh. So if you go 89 midi just to get that gold set shot, but you only got a 75 3-pointer, you will shoot better than just not having a midi, of course, just because that one badge will literally save you. Best badge in the game, set shot specialist, bro. The higher you can get this, the better. Make sure you also using your max +1 on that badge, just because that's the one guaranteed thing you know you need in this game, which is the shooting help. Next up, we're going to go to all of the settings and the shot profile. So I'm gonna be honest, there's only 2 risks you should use. So you can either use normal or you can use high risk. I'm gonna say who should use each. If you barely play the game, this your first year on 2K, anything like that, you don't put in the hours, go normal risk release, because you get the luxury of hitting whites. If you start hitting whites on somebody, that literally hurts them. Every single time somebody hits a white on me, I'm like, okay, and we hitting whites now. And it's just not natural for the 2K community to hit whites. We're all so used to green and miss now, and now they switched it back on us. Now you do get a smaller green window, of course, that's the only penalty, but that does not mean that you cannot green anymore. If you mess up that one time, you may get saved with the white. I got beaten by whites consistently. Then the next time and after that, you want to go high risk. This is for more of the seasoned players. This is for those who want to be the best possible and who's going to put in the reps and the hours in this game to really figure out their jump shots and all their timings. Then next up, this is number 5, and that's talking about jump shots. Now in this video, I'm not going to give you any specific jump shots. I'm just going to give you some broad general tips. The main tip I could give you is to stick with one and stay with it. Do not shoot a bad game and instantly change it, because no, that's how you mess up. You need to get used to the same timing over and over and over and over again. Once you start changing it up, your brain is going to automatically start doing different timings. You got to get used to it all over again. The best players in the world are sticking with one. I think I've been on this jump shot for like 2 weeks now, 3 weeks now. And the fact of the matter is, right now, I don't care what 2K Labs say about bigger green windows and better jump shots. Use whatever you want, bro, because in previous years there was always an advantage. But if nobody's shooting 70% and everybody's around that same 50-60%, why are you choosing the same jump shot as them? They are not shooting significantly better than you. Now maybe when 2K update, they'll change this, but for right now, this moment, what today is? October 11th. There is no meta jump shot like T-Mac last year that help you get less contests in, and you get a way significant advantage over people. So use whatever you want. One of the best jump shots I've found so far for the big guards is Kobe Bryant, because it's so smooth. And for the 6'4" and under, is Kyrie. And that's just what's been working for me on all builds. Next up, number 6, we're gonna go hot zones, bro. I did drop a video on how to get all your hot zones, your regular hot zones, your lethals, everything. You just go to my crib and you put it on rookie. Whether you put it for 5 minutes or you could do 12 minutes, damn, they get it all in the same game. And you wanna shoot between 15 to 20 shots in each spot, make most of them, move on to the next. I did drop a full tutorial on my channel, so you can go back and watch it if you need me to be more in depth, like on certain snatchbacks and catch and shoots and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it for hot zones. In this game, you need every little boost that you can to help you. I don't care if it's 5%, I don't care if it's 10%, I don't care if lethals only give you 3%. We need that because shooting in this game is so inconsistent. Next up, number 7 is rhythm shooting. Now some people may be afraid of this, but I've been doing it for the last 2 days, and let me tell you this, it is not hard at all. I might drop a video tomorrow explaining how I figured out rhythm shooting so fast, but when I say it's game changing, I promise you this will be the one thing that will change everything for you. Before, on 2s, 3s, whatever, I will never go 3 for 3, 4 for 4 on 3s. I will never do that. But now, after figuring out rhythm shooting, I have the confidence to just keep pulling, and I know if I mess up, it's on me. Why would you not take advantage of a 70% bigger green window? Now I understand most people are going to say, oh, I've been playing like this for years, I don't want to feel forced. You're not forced, of course not. Even shooting with the button, you will be fine if you use these tips. But this is for those people who want to become the best possible. Learn how to do rhythm shooting. And if you don't want to learn, don't. Nobody's forcing you, it's fine, bro. Number 8, this may be the most important tip for everyone to learn. It's about the strategy on how to manipulate the RNG. All it pretty much is you have to reset your shots. If you look at the 2K Labs charts, it say each green you get, it's going to give you a different shot time, and it gets longer, and that's bad. All you need to do, once you green like 2 3s, maybe if you green 3, do not take another one. The best thing for you to do is to keep going on and off. In a perfect world, if you could shoot a 3, then go shoot a mid-range, then go shoot a layup, if you could keep going through that, that would be literally perfect. Add that tip to your game and watch how much it changes, bro. Which leads me to my tip number 9, which is fading is amazing in this game. Right, this midi phase or phase out the corner. And I'm not just talking to talk, bro. I literally dropped a video on shifty shooter, and you can watch what I'm doing on my builds. I'm literally just coming on the court and I'm able to phase. I don't know why phase are so much easier, but they are, and you need to take advantage. Now midi phase are the only shots in the game where the 2K Lab says it's a pure green window. So if you time it right, you time it right, and you will be crazy to not be taking advantage of that. In this inconsistent shooting game, we need everything we could get. And let's say you don't want to fade. In order to quick stop, all you do is you just run to a side and you just flick up on a stick. That's literally the easiest way to do it. Just flick up, wait like half a second, and just shoot. Your player will completely stop, and it's all about timing. Go to the mod court, practice it, and you'll be fine. But you need them fades, I'm telling you. Next up, number 10, your Gatorade and your stamina affects your jump shot. So even if you're missing a little bit, you will get a different shot timing. Like, I want you to compare it. You can shoot a shot regular, full adrenaline, full Gatorade, and feel the timing, and shoot a couple shots after you dribble the ball out and you have no stamina. I just want you to see how big of a difference that is. Now of course you should not be shooting with no stamina anyways, but those shots where you have stamina or anything like that, they will be slightly different from if you was fresh. It's going to be a little bit harder to time it because your mind may not be used to that. From shooting in my court or shooting anywhere else, it's going to be a slightly bit different, so just keep that in mind. The last tip I can give you is to make sure that you choose the right takeover. If you choose a takeover without any shooting in it, then you're crazy. I don't care if you're a center, you better put on glass gunner so you can get the 3-point up, and if you're a point guard, make sure you use something with deep bomber, marksman, anything like that to put up that mid-range 3-pointer just to help you out and get as much boost as you can. That will make the biggest change in your game possible. Do not use a takeover to put up your speed with ball and you can't even notice it. Like, nah, I'd rather me put up my midi, my 3, anything else to really help me. But that's been a video, man. If you're new here, let me know how I did. Type red if you made it all the way to the end. I hope that this video helped you. Let me know how these tips do, and let me know if it changed your game or not, bro. I'm just trying to help everybody out, and leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Y'all boys stay safe, God bless, and y'all be easy, man.